Taya Williams. Thank you for joining me here on Taya's Sweet Aroma. As you can see, I am now in my brand new kitchen. It's been a long time since I posted anything here on my channel, and this is partly why. It took our home ended up going 2 months past our original closing date. It was summertime, so I've been spending time with my family, enjoying time with the kids while they've been on break, and getting our house situated basically. So I thank you for your patience. I am so happy to be back in my new kitchen to share more of my favorite recipes with you. The recipe I'm going to be sharing with you here today is one that you've probably seen before. My first time having it was at a church potluck. I fell in love with it, took it home, started tweaking it and making it more of my own to my liking. And so the recipe I'm going to be sharing with you today is the recipe for my pink salad. To toast the coconut up, what I have here is my non-stick skillet. I'm going to turn the heat on to about a medium low. You don't want to have it really high because then the sugars in the coconut will cause it to brown and burn a lot faster. I'm just going to add my coconut right to the skillet. Now I'm just breaking it apart to get it into a single layer. As the coconut starts to heat up, you'll begin to smell it. And you can see it's starting to brown here. At this stage, you want to keep giving it a stir, putting it back into a single layer, trying to allow all the pieces to get nicely toasted. But make sure you keep giving it a stir every so often because it can go from toasted to burnt in a matter of seconds. So I'm just going to keep an eye on these and I'll show you what it looks like when they're all toasted up nicely. The coconut has toasted up nicely. I'm going to turn the heat off. Don't want it to start burning. Let you take a look at that. I'm going to now take it off the heat and pour it directly into this bowl so that I can set it aside and allow it to cool. The ingredients you're going to need for this whipping cream is some heavy whipping cream, pure vanilla extract, and some powdered sugar. I'm going to start by adding my cream to this bowl and begin whisking it until it starts to thicken up slightly. Now at this stage, you can see it's starting to get a bit of volume to it. I'm going to go ahead and add in my powdered sugar and vanilla and whisk it until it develops a nice little peak at the end of the beaters, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. So my whipped cream is now done. You can see that it's thickened nicely, holds a nice little peak to it. You don't want to over whisk your cream. It can end up turning to butter on you. So right as you see it start to thicken to this stage, you want to stop whisking. Now, when it comes to this salad, this is probably going to be one of the easiest. I think it will be. It will be the easiest recipe you will see me make here on my channel. And that's because most of the ingredients are store-bought. Now, I love to make things from scratch, but I also like to have some of those really quick and easy dessert recipes that I go to so that I can get dessert done in a matter of seconds as well, because I have to have my sweets. I love having desserts. And so this recipe right here comes together in under 10 minutes, which makes it even more better. And as far as advice goes, I don't really think there's much you can do to kind of make it better other than, I mean, you may like more walnuts, you may not like walnuts, you might like pecans, you know, things like that where you might want to add more or less of certain items. I will, however, say you want to use a really good quality sweetened condensed milk. Don't skimp on that. I know it can be pricey at times, but I think it makes a world of a difference in this salad. And also, I like to make homemade whipped cream, as you just saw. Don't buy the tub. Now, if the tub is all that you have on hand, then use that cream. It's fine. I mean, it's my own personal preference. But anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and bring you in closer so we can go over the ingredients. The ingredients you're gonna need for this pink salad is the toasted coconut, which I toasted up. I don't like to add it in with all the other ingredients because it becomes really soft and mushy. I like to Keep it nice and crunchy, so I leave it on the side and serve it over the top of each serving. Some sweetened condensed milk. You're gonna need some walnuts. You could use pecans, almonds, I mean, whichever one you have on hand, or you can take them out all together. I have some coconuts, some mini marshmallows, crushed pineapples, canned cherry pie filling, as well as the whipped cream that I just finished whipping up. Now remember, I just said that this is gonna be one of the easiest recipes you ever see me make here, but it does require a little bit of skill. You have to know how to dump ingredients into a bowl and stir. So anybody can do this. I mean, you can have your kids come in and help you do it, however you choose to do it. So one ingredient at a time. So here we go. Start out with the cherry pie filling. Once you get your cherry pie filling added in, just dump and go. I'm gonna add in the pineapples, juice and all, the coconut, marshmallows, and my favorite ingredient, which I could probably drink if I wanted to, the sweetened condensed milk. Make sure you get all of this deliciousness out of the can and just give this part of it a stir. Now that I have these first few ingredients mixed together well, I'm gonna take half of my whipped cream and add it to the bowl. Now the reason I didn't wanna add it in while I was mixing everything together is because you don't wanna deflate the whipped cream. You wanna keep it light and fluffy. So I'm gonna go ahead and add half of it to this bowl. Begin gently folding it in. Now I'll add in the other half of the whipped cream. Again, folding it in to the rest of the ingredients. Okay, it has mixed together nicely. So what I'm gonna do, I have not forgotten about the walnuts. I have my son Jameer, who does not like nuts. So yes, I'm that mommy. I'm taking a little bit out for him. Gonna put it to the side. Now I'm gonna add in my walnuts, and this, you can do the same thing. If there's people, if you're making it for a gathering and you know some people may not want the nuts, or there's a lot of people with nut allergies, you can separate some out for them and then keep some in for the people who like to have the nuts, like me. So that is all to it. This salad is done. And as it goes in the refrigerator, I would say you want to refrigerate it for at least a couple of hours. It will start to thicken even more. It'll become more mousse-like. And of course, I don't want to wait 2 hours to give this salad a taste. I've been waiting weeks to make it. Get a little bit of this toasted coconut to go over the top. Perfect bite. Oh yeah, so good, easy to make. Like I said, probably one of the easiest recipes you will see here on my channel. You gotta give this recipe a try. And before I go, I did want to give a special thank you to my bestie Andrea, who bought me this apron. So thank you, Drea, for this beautiful apron. And as always, I thank you for spending time with me here today, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye.